I'm a troll.
Oh dear, roll.
I'm a troll.
Bless my soul.
I'm going to win.
Oh no.
I'm going to cry
Boo-hoo.
until the day
I die. Sounds true.
How dare you speak of my boo, even though what you say is true. They may be off the mark.
Don't care.
I won't even hear you start.
Don't care.
I'm a troll.
Oh dear, roll.
I'm unhappy.
Oh no.
And I think what you said is crappy. It doesn't matter what you say is right.
Don't care.
Trolls of the world unite.
We're there.
We will blindly defend our star.
Bring us on.
Toxic is what you are.
All wrong.
Real paranormal ain't groovy.
Boo.
It needs to look like a movie.
True.
We need jump scares all way through, or it isn't worth the view. We'll whine for winding's sake.
Boo-hoo.
We don't care if the ghosts are fake.
So true.
Your paranormal sucks.
It sucks.
Without subs and big bucks.
I'm a troll.
Oh dear, roll.
I'm unhappy.
Oh no.
And I think what you said is crappy. It doesn't matter what you say is right.
Don't care.
Trolls of the world unite.
We're there.
We will blindly defend our star.
Bring us on.
Toxic is what you are.
All wrong.
I'm a troll.
Oh dear, roll.
I'm unhappy.
Oh no.
And I think what you said is crappy.
Ah, don't we love trolls? I've had a lot of them. Right, okay, let's see who's... I'm sorry, guys, about the mess about in time. There was no point in going live against Mythos. It just randomly went live, even though I've been notified for 24 hours. I pushed it back. So let's see who's in the house. Let's right, I'll start from where I've said he's finished. I've just checked he's finished. I've gone a bit earlier. Raven in the house. John Boy, good to see you. Oi, Mythos, no. Yeah, he has messed up my live. Actually, it's causing all sorts of problems. What can you do? And Grace, I hope you're okay, sweetie. How are you doing? Hope everything's gone well, darling. Dawn, hello. How good to see you, Mystic Mimor. That name, Mystic Mimor. Yeah, my troll song. Ooh, I'm honoured. Jamie in the house. Rempod Boy in the house. Am I missing? Oh God, I've got more in than I thought I was going to get. Oh no, better put that in. Hang on. Hoot hoot, oh Caroline. Hoot hoot, Jamie. Hoot hoot. Limis Mayhem, good to see you. Good to see you, Fi Kelly. Hello, sweetness. Sam Hain. See, you've got a new video out. I'll have to catch up with that. Calamity. Hello. How are you doing? How are your subs going? Crow in the chat. Dean Bailey. Woohoo. How are you? Good to see you. I'm back home, still very sore in the wound this week, but I'd love to let you know, doing as well could be expected. Helps being home though, right? I think that's half the battle, because you're in your own home, you're in your own space. Fingers crossed for you that that it's a smooth recovery, darling. Really hope it is. Alexis Artemis Green had the first. Hello, I didn't know you were live. I was watching John Oliver. Why? God, he annoys me. Don't know why. He's one of those ones that, you the Americans can keep him. We don't want him back. No refunds. Sold as seen. It's a bit like, what's his name? James Corden. Keep him as well. Wisdom. Hey. I must have missed Wayne. Oh, there he is. Hey, Wayne. Hey. Oh, voice is going already. It just started. Oh, that's because I've just eaten. I love your booties. Not booties, booties. Baby Trunks song was awesome. Oh, I've had the trolls in, which I was kind of expecting, but I expected it on for Simply Strange. But on the Simply Strange, I didn't get any on the Ben video. Ben came in on the Ben video, Caspersite. I got Caspersite trolls on the Simply Strange video. Figure that one out. So I am going to be doing a comments video, which I was going to do today, but with all this being pushed back, I don't know if it'll get done now. But my favourite one is the one that said, actually I think I was live when this one came in. I'm not going to watch your video because I won't hear a word said against Ben. If I'm not going to watch the video, how do you know I said anything against him? Which Caspersite Ben, I didn't. Simply Strange Ben, I might have pointed one or two things out. Just one or two. Maybe the plaque on the wall behind him that he got for faking content. In my opinion, well, it's not even in my opinion. He's admitted it. Did you miss my dog? Oh, so you're home. That's what's the matter. Mayhem. Hello, lovely. I'm doing good. Trying to transition back to days. Oh, I read that as old days. Thought, God, what, you're going back in time, Jamie? You mean because being on night shift? That must be horrendous. Genuinely, that must be horrendous. Good, thank you. Got the all clear. Second surgery was successful. Oh, that was today, wasn't it? No more infected abdomen. All muscles have stayed in place. That is awesome, Calamity. Oh, that's good. Amato, good to see you. Yeah, I pushed back a bit because of Mythos, so probably easy to catch me at this time. 2-4. Oh, that's good because I think we were getting over 200, weren't we? If one of the mods wants to put Calamity's link in the chat, see if we can get him over 250. Little boosty poo for Calamity. Hey, Waffling Wesley. Woo. Is Wesley in? Who's calling you, Waffling Wesley? Oh, there he is. Oh, I nearly deleted him. Hang on, there we go. Who would say such a thing? Actually, I think it was you that used the word waffling, and I just leapt on it. Crypt in the house. Hello. How can anyone miss me? There's a Married with Children joke there, but YouTube would take me down if I said it. 2-ply oil's an adjustment, but I hope it's better to be a mini-ply. Sandra Peachy, even Sarah, lovely chat. Lovely chat. Absolutely awesome. Mike, oh. Or some call him Mike, ugh. Take your pick. How are you doing, darling? I've had my first troll. I'm famous. I was so excited. I was so been wanting for a year and a half since I've been doing the paranormal channel. Wanted trolls, and I've had like 2 or 3 comments at the most. And I really wanted to do. I've been wanting to do a comments video for ages, and now I can. Because the idiots. in my opinion. Can we hear it today? Can we hear what today? If I'm awake after I've done dinner, I will be putting that out tonight. I mean, it could have been worse, but that Simply Strange one hit 3K, which is a lot for me. So, just one corner. Don't talk cornettos. I'm trying to be a good girl. What's up to them there? I know. It's like you talk to creators all the time, especially the debunkers, who will get comments in the video under their videos from fans of whoever they've debunked, and it's clear they haven't watched it, or they've watched the first 5 minutes and they haven't watched the rest. Oh, why didn't you do this? Well, I did if you'd have watched the entire thing. But yeah, I was very diplomatic with Kaspersite, because I did watch Kaspersite from 2020. I did watch him for a long time. I wasn't diplomatic with Simply Strange, but the trolls were from Kaspersite, and I thought that was unusual. But I've spoken to another creator who criticised Kaspersite, who said, no, they come in force when you say anything criticising Kaspersite. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Crow in the chat. We're saying hello. Thank you, Raven. Thank you for putting Calamity's. Maybe he's not subscribed to Calamity. Let's see if we can get him over 250 today. It's just another 7. Those little milestones help you. Where did you get Wayne's baby pics? Should do a troll with blue hair, then you could have crystals as well. Wayne's always smiling. Oh, thank you, Habato. Thank you for subbing Calamity. Crow in the chat. Ghost Cats in. Did I say hello to Ghost Cats? Because they didn't know if they were going to make it. Oh, hello, sweetie. That's another link I'd like in there, actually. Ghost Cats is in the process of setting up a channel, which I'm really excited about. So big fingers crossed for it. It's a niche that has been found in the community that's needed, that isn't there right now. A channel looking at paranormal books, non-fiction books. I can't wait, personally. Hang on, I'm going to have to have a drink. Hang on, guys. I may be big, but I don't have a wide load tattooed on my bottom. Why not? It'd be funny. 256 subs. Awesome. That's awesome. Wayne, you were so cute when you were little. Wayne, is Jamie... I'm sure I'm supposed to be planking Wayne for something. Was it Wayne? Somebody? Who did I... Oh no, it's Spaghetti. If Spaghetti comes in, somebody remind me he needs a planking. Can't remember what he did, but I had a Paranormal Files troll tell me I was being too serious, asking Colin to do research because he had a bunch of things wrong at a location I'd researched. He hasn't got time to research. Honestly. What's you thinking? None of them do. Sorry guys, I think it's going to be a big coughing session on mute. I'll mute. I just had half a tub of ice cream. I'm going to crash. I wish I'd had half a tub of ice cream. I am trying to be good. I'm trying to lose weight. Sarah, how did you make the choices for the trot? They're just Suno. Crypt, if you put in nursery rhyme, that sometimes brings up. It's very difficult in Suno because I've tried it before for another video where I wanted a male choir, boys choir, for something I was doing, and it's very difficult to actually say child's voices. But one of the prompts for that was nursery rhyme, and I was thrilled that it came up with. That's actually the first. I only had to hit generation once. That was the very first one that came up, and I thought, well, that's perfect. There's no point in spending credits doing any more. Dawn, that's when you know you're doing it right. Yeah. How dare you do something properly? What are you thinking? Why can't you make it like a movie? Jump scares. Bro, demon, dude. Dawn, I had the same with Haunted Finders. When I asked them to prove they did research, they deleted their own comment. Haunted Finders are, I've seen one or two of their videos. I think they're from Nottingham, aren't they? Because that accent. Because I was born in Nottingham. I moved up here when I was a baby, so I consider myself Northumbrian, but still got family down there. They do a lot of outdoor locations, just wandering around in a wood, or ooh, what's that over there in the distance? Or graveyards and stuff. Don't think a lot of research goes into that channel, in my opinion. I think they just randomly go down the road half the time to do the investigation. I have chicken parmo for after this. Oh, I have. Well, I don't know. I bought some French bread pizzas for dinner for one day this week. Looks like we might be having those tonight. Now I've already eaten one, so it might be having double pizza day today. Raven, have you had your birthday cake yet? I certainly hope so. We're going to lurk now. We love our lurky turkeys, Hammertoe. Thank you for being here. Lisa's good, but I put my back out. Lisa's good, but back to me, says Wesley. Back to me. Give me a sec, guys. Apologizing for this in advance. Where is he? Where is he? Why did that not do anything? Oh, there we go. Right, I'm back. I'm back. Oh no. Actually, I think Lisa mentioned you'd done your back. Give me all that equipment you were carrying on the last investigation. Apparently you couldn't move for equipment. Ryan put one of my favourite comments in on the troll song. Baby loved it, was giggling apparently when he played my troll song. Scoffed a cheeseburger. Oh no, I want a cheeseburger now. John Boy, yours make me hungry for things that I haven't got. Where's Crow? Justin in the house. Justin slacking, not at work. Baby pigs. Little troll pigs. Wes, I told you can't be pending like that anymore. Which baby pigs? I've not seen these. My troll video. I'll play a little bit of it so you can see. It's one I played at the beginning. Hang on. Give me a sec.
I'm a troll.
Oh dear, roll.
I'm a troll.
Bless my soul.
I'm going to win.
Oh no.
I'm going to cry
Boo-hoo.
until the day
I die. Sounds true.
How dare you speak of
Yeah, I played it at the beginning of the stream. And it is on my shorts list as well. Those pics. I've lost my comment now. Give me a sec. Oh, there we go. Right, okay. How the hell's you doing, Justin? I'm sure he's lovely. Justin missed your live last night. How rude! How rude of him, Justin. Good for you, John boy. Get your priorities straight. There's IC Ghost Castlink. Let's say planning on doing is setting up a channel on paranormal books. I'm hoping to get my first book Wednesday. Fingers crossed. That's awesome. I'll be on my best behaviour. Justin, if you're going to come straight in the chat, tell him Porky Pies. Yeah, Raven's on to you. Somebody, I can remember who it was actually. I'm not going to say it, but somebody had it moaned at Justin for trolling Seg. I thought that was funny. Colin is a prima donna. Is he? Don't know. Justin, that's rich. Only time Justin ever behaves is on his Monday podcast. Now having a Magnum. John boy! Oh. So you crack me up with certainly like white chocolate. Threaten to unsub. Threaten to unsub. Sarah sent you a coffee. I don't know. Oh, Mike, you legend. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I actually I've signed up. The link at the top of the chat. Because you know me, I don't plug getting money or anything. But the link at the top of the chat is for Buy Me a Coffee. I just like the name of the site. But what it also, so you can actually, instead of, say, if you want to super chat or whatever, that's fine, that's great. But also, you can do it through Buy Me a Coffee. I will keep you guys updated. But the other thing I can set up on there, hey, Jamie.
Hey.
Hey. The other thing you can set up on there is a shop. And I do have an Etsy shop and, I've got my merch shop. But I want a shop where I can sell more personal items that is directly related to the channel and the community. So keep an eye out for me notifying of that. You sending me hand signals?
No, I'm watching out for that merch. You know what I'm waiting on.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a Ko-fi account, but I saw the Buy Me a Coffee and I thought, well, that title's just made for me, isn't it? Buy Me a Coffee. But yeah, you can set up a shop on there. So I can put handmade products on there that are related to the channel and to the community. Jamie, they told me if I bent over the side of the boat, I could see the wheels. That's this will be Waffling Wesley if the channel that we're promoting as being top researchers and high-tech scientists.
You gotta love that Wes.
And I can't remember if you saw Crow's Live or not when Wes and Lisa were on Crow's Live were on there, and he was so polite and proper. And yeah. I did actually say at one point, he's not like that in chat. Don't be fooled. Blanky hellos from Dawn. John boy, what's a Magnum? It's an ice cream. It's really rich vanilla ice cream with a thick chocolate coating. It's very simple, but they are yummy.
Oh, okay, that's what he's talking about. Because I mean, my first place my mind went was not there.
Yeah, yeah. I know where your mind went, and I get it. But that it is. Ice cream on a stick. I don't know what you call them. Do you call them popsicles or something?
No, they actually have them over here. They're that's the name brand of them called Magnum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What? Two-ply paranormal. How can you compare me to Shrek? I love it. Hey, Wayne said that. Did you hear him?
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate lolly ice cream. Oh, how far behind am I already? Oh, 8 minutes. Awesome. Joe's content is like a movie, though. The place thought he was making documentaries. Not paying the half price. Yeah, but there's a difference. I think Joe and Matt, both of them, that they are like movies, in that they both use, especially in the opening sequence. So when Jamie wants to chime in on this, you've got the cinematography, you've got the way everything's set up, you've got the different camera angles. But it's still very clearly a documentary. That's the difference. I think I know what Casper Sight was trying to say was, make it more exciting. Make it beginning, middle, and end. And, if nothing happens, not what you do about that.
What day? I mean,
Joe's very good at cinematography. I love the opening sequences of some of Joe's videos.
Yeah, I mean, you can have the best cameras in the world, but if it ain't entertaining, people ain't gonna watch it. I mean, you can that picture can look amazing, and if it ain't entertaining, people ain't gonna watch it.
So, or not the right people.
Well, that's yeah.
The people who are watching Casper Sight and Simply Strange and all the others, and some of the fake channels, they're watching it to be a movie. They're not watching it to be a real investigation. So it's the wrong audience.
Yeah.
One does not simply come in and Jeff the chat.
Oh, yeah. I was messing with Dawn. Picking at her.
Hey, Mariah.
Oh,
I did send you a message, Mariah.
thanks
to the chaos this afternoon, live stream chaos. Hot and cold pizza equals double pizza day. No, both hot pizzas. Do you eat cold pizza, Jamie?
No, I gotta heat it up. I can't eat it cold. I mean, I'll eat leftover pizza, but I gotta heat it up. I can't just eat it cold.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Some people put it in the refrigerator and let it get cold. That way, then take it right out the refrigerator and eat it. I'm like, no.
It's like it's like just cold congealed cheese. No.
Yeah.
Thank you. God, we agree on something.
Yeah, I don't like white chocolate either, so.
Wow.
I'm 2 for 2.
Was that Haunted Finders Calamity? Makes it up as he goes along, in my opinion. I don't look like a baby troll though. Oof.
Sarah, how'd you let me come on stream wearing my Dawson Taller shirt? Oh, Lord.
You promoting Dawson?
I guess so. Shit. I just grabbed the first shot I saw.
Why? No, I'm kidding.
Because
what's on the shirt? Oh, is it a planchette?
it's a planchette. It is a very, very nice shirt. I do like it. But yeah,
That is quite nice, actually, isn't it?
yeah,
Nice
it
little-
is. I like it.
Go
I give him,
Dawson. I haven't watched his video yet, actually. I fell asleep on Sunday night. Perfect Kids song too. Yeah, Ryan said that Baby Eric, when he was playing it, when he was watching it, was giggling away. It's to Spookfest. They had a baby back end of last year, I think it was. Yeah. I did enjoy that troll song because it's true, yeah. Has been for me. Burgers tonight for me as well, complete with that crappy American cheese. Why? Why? It's probably Justin's face when he's going to McDonald's.
what you got against America? Monkey boy.
Just as
Who
big
does
cost-
that? Who makes their podcast and put a monkey on it? Nampy. I ain't gonna lie.
Justin eats his burgers with his pinky finger out, you know what I mean? Those peasants, those commoners.
Mhm.
Meatloaf, mash and gravy for dinner tonight. Oh, Boston ice cream for dinner. Oh, guys, stop it. Damn it, I want burgers too. Right, Raven. Do you know what I mean? Oreos. See, I'm not an Oreos fan.
I came on stream to stay awake, not get hungry. You
Oopsie.
been hanging
Well,
around.
it's the chat's fault. I'm just being very polite and reading the chat.
You been hanging around Crow too much.
He really did love the song, and he was looking at the baby troll and laughing. Yeah.
All right.
Raven says those look like my baby pics. No joke.
I was gonna mess with you about it. I was like, Sarah, how'd you get pictures of yourself when you're little? I was like, no, we're not. So I went with Wayne.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've got any pictures of me grumpy. Believe it or not, I know that seems hard to believe as a baby. Raven, that's what I said about me. Troll reminds me. Hey, Anita. Troller reminds me of someone. There's going to be a punchline in a minute. Not impressed. Going to spit my dummy out. You do that. Oh, I'll crowd the chat.
What's a dummy?
Oh, you called it pacifier?
Oh, y'all call them dummies?
Yeah. I was actually surprised when I was in Copilot. I typed in dummy automatically, and I thought, oh my god, should I put pacifier? But it did understand.
Oh, learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I'm learning the way. This is the way.
Lewis Mayhem says I was the fattest little baby.
Yeah, I was a chunky butt.
Sorry for spamming shorts. Crypt apologizes for it. I was waiting to get hit last night. Sarah, you put a short up. What you doing? I was aware last night that most US viewers won't have a clue about Borley Rectory and Uncanny. Hopefully you'll still find it interesting despite that. Borley Rectory, if you're UK, I don't know if it still is, but if you're older UK, is one of those locations that you know, because I think I've said before I had like a paranormal encyclopedia when I was a kid, which I've still got somewhere. And Borley Rectory was always coming up. So it is a very historic haunted location. Donna, do you know that Donna's Wayne's better half? Wayne has a baby troll so funny, definitely just like Wayne. Someone started to get shirty with me on Segs Live. Can't think why. I know. Yeah, I know they did, and I know who it was. I thought it was funny. You're being mean to Seg. That's what Seg's there for. I was mean to Seg.
All right. So, what does shirty mean? Is that like shitty? Shirty.
Shirty in this is grumpy.
Grumpy. Okay.
Getting a bit aggravated. Aggravated,
Gotcha.
better word. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Justin always hits Seg's lives. Hits the ground running, just trolling Seg. Yeah, and somebody pulled him up on it. Hey, Jamie on the panel. Sounds like a sitcom.
Roast. Speaking of roasts, Justin. Hey, are you looking for like content on roasting other people, like having other people?
Yeah, you know, Justin's next if you want to offer anything. Sarah doing a Seg like years behind. Oh, don't. I get enough from Crow now. He calls it Sarah in the chat now. Bye, Calamity. Good to see you, sweetie. Justin, it was very entertaining. I hope you have him on again. It kept me awake even though I hadn't slept all night. Yeah, that's like the Borley Rectory one. Ned said coffee feeds the soul. Ned is right. Apparently Ned is all soul. I must be as well then if coffee feeds it. Prepare those dueling banjos. It's Jamie. Right, that one.
Dude, you got me there. You got me there, Justin. Damn jokes. Well played.
Little note for Jamie's roast.
You sure do got a pretty mouth.
Reality investigations, coffee and pie for everybody. See how civilized people are when they come into my chat. Justin. Justin came in promising to behave. Look how long that lasted.
Yeah.
Justin, you were just being your delightful self on Segs Live.
Mm.
Exactly. Don't encourage him, Caroline. Just helping. I miss most of Segs Live. That's almost. Oh, thank you, Mike. I need to get more stuff on that. But my art channel, the Uncanny Academy. I actually want to start. I'll need to. I'll have to mute it and talk over them separately. I want to do some of my glass engraving on the art channel. Some of those will go on the shop. Two Ply and Sarah, greetings to you both.
Hey, Governor.
You didn't miss much, Mystic. It's only Seg. Oh. Don't stop believing. Oh, hang on. Keep forgetting I've got buttons. Hang on. I've got too many, actually. I need to clear some of them out. There he is.
Don't stop believing.
I like to embarrass these big YouTubers that have got. What's he got now? 40 something? 41? Okay. Just crying the chat. De-lurking to say that cold pizza is amazing. No, Hammer Toe! let's ask the expert to debunk that. Hey, Kenny. Kenny, where do you stand on cold pizza? Consider your answer carefully.
I did like that. It said pineapple goes on pizza. I like pineapple on pizza.
I like pineapple on pizza. I think that's what I fell out with a spaghetti yesterday.
Yeah.
I like it. Jamie, I'm disappointed in you.
What?
Yeah, this is from the one who eats cold pizza.
Who said that?
Debbie.
Debbie.
Just when you think you know somebody, right?
Yeah, I thought we was buds. Oh, wait, she likes white chocolate too, don't she?
Yeah.
Blech. I'll eat it, but it ain't my go-to. You know what I mean?
No, I don't like it. It's the breakfast of champions in this house, Hammertoe says. Well, the champions can have it.
Cold pizza.
Mistress Kaylee!
No.
Hello to you.
There goes the neighborhood. Oh, you... I could kill Mike.
Kelly says, a Dawson Toller t-shirt? What's the fuck?
I know, Kenny. I know.
Apparently all the other t-shirts were in the wash, Kenny.
Yeah, I wear those the most.
I like my Dawson Toller hoodie.
Hey, I give it to him, though. It is a nice shirt. Very well done.
It's a nice, clean design, actually. I like that.
It is.
Hang on. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Cry in the chat, cry in the chat. Did Sarah have a troll the other day? Oh, no, Sarah had trolls on her Simply Strange video. Ironically, they were Casper trolls. So the video's being put together. That's what the song's for. It's for the video. I finally get to do my comments video, Jamie. I've been wanting to do a comments video for ages.
Huh?
I'll die on this hill, but American cheese is the best for burgers. I don't know what you term as American cheese. What, it's made in America? Is it not just the same cheese as here, but made in America?
You know what? You know what's good? And I hate to talk about food, but I like putting putting pepper jack cheese on hamburgers. That's good.
Yeah, I like pepper jack cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Is it pepper jack cheese?
It's
There's one cheese. No, there's one cheese I don't like. It's not pepper jack that they keep putting on in some of our chains, and I can't remember what it's called. Something jack.
I don't.
So my live is tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Mariah. I'm sorry it was bloody traffic jam because I saw Mythos go live, but there was no point in going live when Mythos is live because, you know, I'm not an investigator, so I'm not professional enough to talk to the walls.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, that. Thank you for letting me know, sweetness. I appreciate that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. I'd actually reset the time before I saw that you had a notification out as well. But I appreciate that. I used to call Justin Monkey Boy, but I think he got offended.
No,
What?
Justin didn't end it. He dishes it out just as much as he takes it. Trust me.
Oh no, exactly. It's my sincerest belief that most paranormal live streams are about food. Hey, blame the chat.
Yeah.
I'm doubting my chicken palm. What you say?
Yeah. Unless you're on crows. The crows, you just straight up blame crow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Crow starts it himself.
Yeah, he does. I'm so hungry.
As soon as he goes live.
How'd you do it? Me want food.
We want food. I'm just here to troll. I'm sarcastic by nature. Oh, this one weren't sarcastic. This one had no sense of humour. Crow went into a couple of the comments and trolled them back. Sarah's getting into seg territory. Am I? Oh yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah, you way back there.
Sarah! I'm here. I'm here. Sarah is holding me hostage. Blink twice, Jamie, if you need rescuing. That's not quitting smoking. I am trying so hard and it's not easy. I'm managing to cut down, but I've got to. I have no choice, by the way. Right, I am crying the chat. I'm sorry if I miss anybody's message, but Sam Hain, not a problem being it's a nice day here. Make the most of it. I said that. Sorry, I've just gone too far. Who said that? Hamato. Yeah, I've been talking about ranch dressing. You don't get it very often here. Pineapple and pizza is great. There, I said it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like pineapple on burgers as well. I do a good Hawaiian burger.
A Hawaiian
Not very
burger?
often, but yeah, what we call it, a Hawaiian burger.
Oh, you put pineapple on a hamburger?
Yeah.
Woo, I've never tried that.
Yeah.
I have tried that.
Yeah, I mean, a good homemade thick burger, not, yes, yummy. Seg loves the abuse, really. Oh, he does.
Oh, he can take it.
He'd be worried if you went in there being polite. I worry when you come in here being polite. It's like, what's he up to? It's a bit like Jamie.
What?
Yeah, you're the same. If you start being polite, I'm like, what's wrong? What you up to? You do the same to me. What's Sarah being nice to me?
What do you want?
You're scaring me. No, Debbie, no cold pizza. Congealed cheese is not. Oh no. Can you join the dark side? Cold pizza is an excellent breakfast food.
Yeah, but I had to put it in the microwave and warm it. Like, Kenny, do you warm it up or you eat it straight out the fridge, cold as hell? Like, I mean, I can do it, but I got to heat it up in the microwave.
I can't eat it cold.
I can't either.
Hang on, crow the chat. I also agree with breakfast pizza.
Oh,
Is that
Atlanta.
cold? Or is little baby troll Wayne having a tantrum? Boo hoo! You're on baby food. Remember, Wayne Dawson.
Well, she is in hell, don't she?
Oh yeah. She honestly she gives it as she gets.
You have met your match there, Mr. Dawson.
He'd have to, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Curry sauce seems to get a look in too. We were talking the other day about curry sauce with chips and chip shops. Yummy. Now I'm hungry. Yeah, welcome to the chat, Kenny. I always end up getting ham and pineapple pizza, so I'm agreeing with Kenny on this one. Are they way behind in the chat? She is behind in the chat. Yeah, I'm always behind in the chat. I'm not quite seg standard, but I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to get to the seg's heights of crapness. First correct choice you've made in a while. Justin. I like cold pizza. Mariah! Cold pizza is awesome.
Oh, my Lord.
Justin would eat cold pizza for breakfast. No! What is wrong? What is wrong with everybody?
That's like eating cold steak.
Yeah!
That's-
Yeah, because, there's going to be some sort of cold congealed fat on it. Oh, no. No.
And like the cheese, I like my cheese melted and hot.
It's the cheese bit that gets me.
Exactly. That.
I know you can get like dessert pizzas, and I'd quite happily eat a cold dessert pizza. If it's got like cream and ice cream and stuff on, yeah, no problem. It's the cheese. I keep saying it's the cold congealed cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, it's not appetizing to me. Oh, yummy! Yes, let's have some of that cold congealed cheese, please, for breakfast. Have you ever had actual breakfast pizza with egg and sausage? It's so good. That must be hot. Yeah, I haven't had it, but
I do like that. That is good.
as long as it's hot. But I want pizza now. I haven't had pizza in a long time. Raven, what's wrong with you? You normally having at least a pizza a day.
Yeah. You cut her, she bleeds pizza.
I decided, though, I think it was from Saturday's live. I'm sure that Raven has a freezer, one of those chest freezers that's like Mary Poppins' bag that is like almost like TARDIS. Just go in it and it just goes forever and ever. Because she'll randomly say, "Oh, I fancy a lasagna," and 5 minutes later comes back with one. I think she's got a whole supermarket in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Laura. If you're still here, because I'm way behind. I see Ghost Cats wants a Popeye's chicken sandwich, mashed potatoes and gravy. That sounds good.
That does sound really good. I need to get off this food. I'm getting hungry now.
Thumbs up. You're making Jamie hungry. Well done. Keep going, chat. Thumbs up on breakfast pizza. Some eggs, sausage, cheese, bacon, crumb. Oh. Colby Jack cheese. No, it's. I want to say Monterey Jack. It's I can't remember. It's not Pepper Jacks. I like Pepper Jack. I'd have to look up Chiquitos or something to see what.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Colby Jack. I like Colby Jack.
Oh, I don't like horseradish.
Or wasabi. Do you eat wasabi sauce?
I don't know what it is.
You've never had wasabi? It's that green stuff. Like if you get sushi, it's that green stuff they put there on the side. It's spicy as hell. But it's
yeah, that's all right.
You like that? I can't eat that.
I mean, it wouldn't be a choice, but I wouldn't say no to it.
Yeah.
If it was with sushi.
But I do try stuff nowadays, even though like tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes, but like we got a salad the other night, and I tried. They had them little cherry tomatoes in there, the little bitty ones, and I tried it. I still don't like them, but at least I tried it because you know your taste buds. Your taste buds do change. You know.
Do you know what the other genuinely know with tomatoes is? When I was a kid, it must be the way they grow them now. Because when I was a kid, they were so full of flavour. I actually sometimes used to eat just tomato, almost like you eat an apple. They just taste like water now. There's no flavour to them unless you pay a fortune. Talking to walls is standard ghost hunting procedure. You've heard it from Mr. Biddle.
Yeah.
But do you have to be trained to talk to the walls? Do you have to stand a certain distance from them, or at a certain height, or you know? You have to check the substance of the wall first. I don't know. I'm not an investigator.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
I might do a paranormal investigation, says John Boyle. Just find an abandoned house full of black mold and talk to the walls. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Put a mask on. I'm going to crow the chat a little bit.
Lying.
Oh, little Miss Mayhem's under the weather. Oh, sweetie, hope you feel better. I think, here we go. I think burgers require a 1-to-1 ratio of burger to cheese. Seriously, could you taste the burger on a 1-to-1 ratio?
Oh man, a freshly grilled burger off the grill with cheese on it, Kenny. Oh man.
Oh. Mrs. Curley, thank you so much. Okay, I finally sent you my story in the news link. Thank you. I'm noticing it's the idea is spreading, so I'm going to really work hard to get that first volume out of the stories. Kenny, this is the way. Yeah, I remember that episode of The Mandalorian where he made burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Cry in the chat. Pineapple, yuck, 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 yuck. Oh, I like pineapple. Hi, sir, and that handsome fella next to me. There's only one person next to me, Pomp. I'm joking, Jamie. I'm joking. It's Jamie from Two Ply Paranormal.
She paid me big money to come up here.
Yeah, dude.
What was I supposed to say again?
Let's see how amazing I am. Anybody from around Coventry probably heard about Leonardo a couple of years ago. I actually don't know the area very well. There's pineapple in our sweet and sour sauce. Yeah, I like sweet and sour sauce. Sometimes if I use sweet and sour sauce for like chicken sweet and sour or something, I will actually add extra pineapple into it. Have an Aussie style burger with the lot pineapple, tinned beetroot. Aussies like that beetroot. I mean, I love my beetroot, but not on a burger. Fried egg. Oh, do you know? I'm not even reading that. I'll be starving.
Thanks.
Oh, that's amazing.
I know, right? And I ain't ate nothing.
Cold pizza just has a different flavour. I eat it straight out the fridge. Do you know, you think Kenny Biddle's all refined and, you know, he's the science guy and never stop learning, and he eats cold pizza straight out the fridge.
Yeah.
Dreams being crushed tonight. Laura likes can't stand cold pizza. Thank you, Dean. And allergic to white chocolate. See? Tastes different to me cold. Yeah, it's I swear it's the cheese. I think Wayne's rebelling against you, Jamie.
No, no.
Oh, Chinese. Oh, I'm Chinese. Yes. Yeah, Dawn.
Does sound good.
Totally different from cold steak. Oh, I couldn't eat a cold steak. Mind you, the cold steak to me, it's a bit like cold pizza, to be honest. It's like, why have you got it left? Well, I suppose.
Mhm.
That being said, I remember when I was in New Mexico with Bestie, this is about 20 years ago, but we're in New Mexico. And our last night in Albuquerque, we decided we couldn't be bothered to go out to eat, so we actually just ordered a pizza in. And bear in mind, we're from the UK, and we just said, oh, just order a large pizza, we'll have it between us. I've got a photograph of it somewhere, actually. Yeah, your idea of a large pizza is not our idea of a large pizza. Yours is like humongous, right? It was gargantuan. So we couldn't get through it. It was
Well, how
delicious.
big- How big is y'all's pizzas over there? Is they're not they're not that big?
Not as big as the one we had in Albuquerque, no.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit like, because I think it was also in Albuquerque we had steak, and literally the only thing that fit on the plate was the steak.
Mm.
It was a proper dinner plate. Everything else had to come around the side. Mind, I ate that. Why does anyone have a leftover pizza? Yeah, that's what I think. Hang on.
Do y'all have?
Jimmy, I'm surprised you're awake.
Yeah, Mr. 12-hour marathon over there.
Are you sleepwalking?
He reminded me of Forrest Gump last night. He was doing his stream and he goes, "All right, I'm gonna go." I was like, "Okay, Jimmy." I just felt like running. I'm gonna go now. I'm tired.
I mean, I went to bed, woke up, and he was still alive. Yeah. I like wasabi. This is Jimmy. You've never had wasabi either, Jimmy. Jamie, you've had dyed horseradish.
Yeah, I don't like either one of them.
Betty Hanks, hello. See, I wouldn't say I'm thrilled about wasabi, but I will eat wasabi, but I hate horseradish. No. And it's very popular here with beef. I can eat raw fish. I like sushi. It's not something I eat a lot of, but I do like sushi.
Oh, I love sushi.
It is tasty. It's not like you're not aware you're eating raw fish, if that makes sense. You know, it's not like having steak tartare and you're eating raw mince and a raw egg.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen them do that in Paris. It looks disgusting. Sorry. Joe in the house.
Lame.
No taste. Yeah, tomatoes don't taste that anymore. They used to be yummy. Large pepperoni on its way. Laura's ordered a pizza. Actually, hang on. Let me go back up the chat a bit. I've just seen a comment. Only when you're near an ocean should you eat sushi, period. Then it's amazing. Any fish. I've told the story before that I grew up in a fishing port. And so our little fish shop, most of the stuff had come out of the water a few hours before. And when I moved down to London, where it's all frozen after transport, I couldn't work out why I'd gone off fish. And it's because the flavour when it's just come out of the sea is like 10 times better.
Mm-hmm.
Crow in the chat. So what's with the title? Who be these trolls? Oh, I got trolled. Finally, I'm actually so happy. They're getting their own video dedicated to them. For my Simply Strange video, but it was mainly Casper Sites lot that came in and trolled me.
If they just would have watched the video, they would have seen that you didn't say nothing bad about him.
Exactly. So yeah, that was my favourite comment. I won't watch anything. I'm not going to watch your video. I won't hear a word get said against Ben. Why do you know I did then? It's funny because I was surprised it was Casper Sykes, but I was talking to Seg had mentioned that he'd had the same when he'd said something about Casper Sykes. They all come over, so to his comments. I'm so far from refined. Do you know, Jamie, you try and big somebody up as being refined and, you know, top of the ladder, and even though you know he's not, and he just gets demolishes all that effort. We know, Kenny, I'm on your Facebook. Yeah, it was Casper Sykes fans. I wish I found. Actually, I don't find Bizarre in a way because I suppose he's so big now, and nearly 1 million. Hang on. I'm a Casper Sykes fan, but I'll never understand the pitchfork. Yeah, I mean, I watched him. Started watching him in 2020. He was only on 14K, and I don't watch him as much anymore, I'll be honest, because he got so hyper, but I'm still subbed, and there are sometimes a video pop up and I'll still watch him. You did a really good video a while ago about how he sort of made a decision to really put his effort into YouTube. It's a really good video, and I might use it when I'm doing my video about setting up a YouTube channel, because he has some really good advice. I do like him. You know, if they'd have all come over from bloody Laney and Ben, I'd have understood it.
Well, I look at it like this. I my hat goes off to him for doing the video. I don't think what he said was wrong. I mean, he was just trying to, in his opinion, you know, the way he was looking at it. Hey guys, let me give you some advice. You know,
your intention that he was doing it.
Yeah, he wasn't meaning nothing bad about it. I mean, it just you know, hat goes off to him for him to say, hey, you know, guys, try to do this or try to do that. He's just trying to give some advice. You know,
and I did say that in the original video.
Mm-hmm.
I might have had a slight go at Ben of Simply Strange.
Yeah, now don't get me started on that.
Bloody plaque on the wall behind him. He's talking about fake channels, and he's got the Laney and Ben plaque nailed to his wall
That he got for faking.
Yeah, which he's had to apologise for.
Hey, I give it to him though. He's got some kahunas on him, because not only did he fake his content, he went and debunked the guy he was stealing the ideas from.
Yeah.
Like this guy. Oh Lord.
So yeah, but Casper Sykes. But if you've got 12 spare hours, Cal, I don't know if Jimmy's life's still up. Steak is good so long as it's moist. You can tell she's a new crow, child of the crow.
Mm-hmm. Moist.
It was bedtime. What, after 12 hours? I don't know how you do it, Jimmy. Longest live I've done is 9 hours, and it was supposed to be 12. It was
Yeah,
not.
he didn't. He didn't nothing. He just, I'm gonna go to bed now. Yeah.
I'm tired. Stream ended.
Yeah. That's exactly how it went.
It's not even an awkward ending with Jimmy. It's like,
I know.
bye.
Yeah. I was like, okay. Bye, Jimmy.
Yeah, I saw that pump. Wiz, you're gonna get it. Ignore him. Or just do what you did.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Basically what I did. That's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
realize it's just words. These people ain't, I mean, they could, you know, just overlook it.
They've got nothing better to do than.
That's right.
It was probably, I don't know if Wiz is still in the chat, but if you are, darling, It's probably somebody who goes around all the bloody AI music channels and says the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look at me, not in terms of music, but in terms of I'm a professional artist, and when I sell art, it's my work. It is literally my merch is my work. I use a lot of AI for the channel because I think it looks good, and I do in my style a lot of these pictures for my products. But if me as a quite a snobby professional artist in the past, you know, didn't even like colouring books, and now I'm producing them. But it has its uses, and I mean, I did that troll song in Suno. I still wrote the bloody lyrics, and
I like it. Did a good job, but you know, look at it like this, guys. If you know, I've said this before. If you're gonna be on the internet, you know you're gonna get stuff like that. Just brush it off, move on.
Exactly, you're gonna get it.
Yeah. It's like I don't get some people, they go on the internet and then they, you know, oh, you hurt my feelings. Well, take your ass off the internet then. I mean,
yeah. It's how dare you say that about my Ben? Ugh. I'm still in bed. I'm surprised you're awake, Jimmy. Jimmy's probably gonna sort of in about 6 hours' time say, Sarah, did I go into your chat today? Sleepwalking. I still hold the record for the Didn't you get hit by
Biff?
Biff, that was it. Couldn't remember the name. Yeah, I got hit by Biff, but only Biff actually. I don't think we got anybody else. And he was just gone. But Laura got loads in. Crab stalls. I love crab. I love Crow trolling back. Yeah, he did troll back a couple of them. On two that I'm going to put them in the video, but on two, one was like redhead needs to diet, and I'm going to say it in the thing. I was going to put, yeah, I'm on a diet. It's called the coffee and cookies diet.
There you go.
I think that's all Ben from Simply Strange does.
What?
In my opinion, he doesn't touch it if he doesn't think there's going to be drama.
Straight up drama channel, in my opinion.
Because he doesn't know what to do with himself.
You can't come up with his own content. So here, let me just talk over this, you know?
And in my opinion, it's lazy content because he goes through at 100 miles an hour. There's not a lot of editing. He hasn't even thought about it. They're about 10 minutes long, and it's the same thumbnail for everything. So it's not a highly technical channel. They don't call me Dream Crusher for nothing. No, they do not.
Yep, they retitled the song Dreamweaver to Dream Crusher. It's Kenny's version.
Yeah. Kenny is processed, not refined. Kenny Biddle, is that your wrestler name? It should be, actually, if it's not Kenny. Of course they don't, Kenny. You don't have to charge them for that. Kenny is limited edition. Dawson was in here, he'd say, thank goodness. Some AI is really cool when someone makes their own stuff. Yeah, it is. This is the same with the music, actually. It's the way you use the prompts. And I've actually learned now with my character what works and what doesn't. And I will tell you now, I'll probably on my art channel at some point, I'll do a video. I'll tell you now, as an artist, it really helps when you're doing concept work. Whereas in the past, you'd have to find about 20 pictures to put one picture together to get all the bits and pieces you needed, especially if you're doing the human form. I'm still, when I redo it, put it in my style and my way, but it really does help you visualize your ideas. Positive comments will always out the way negative troll comments. Yeah, I'm going to put some of the positive comments on as well, though, because the community got it. I had some really good comments from the community. Because the main thing that people leapt on, which I did, was the word movie. You know, you start throwing movie around, you think in fiction. It's not about doing cinematography like Joe does. It's about doing it as a movie. It's easy to brush it off, but some people... It is, but as Jamie's just said, if you've got a channel, I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes it can be a bit of a sucker punch to the gut if somebody says something. I did delete one comment. I actually can't remember what they said. It went against community standards, and I never delete comments, guys, by the way, on my comments under my videos, but I did delete one. And yeah, it is hurtful, you know, nobody's saying that they're made of, you know, I'm sure Jamie reads the odd one and thinks, oh, you know, that hurt. But then at the same time, you think, well, I've got a channel, I'm going to get them. I'm not going to do the thing that a lot of the fakers do, which is delete every comment that's bad. They stay there. That's exactly what it is, Cal. That's a really good way of putting it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And he's British, so we know which tabloids he's modelling it after. People will go to personal insults when they can't argue. None of them argued intelligently, not one. Not one. That's the thing. If somebody had come back at me with a good argument, it would be included in the video, and I'd be discussing it. But no, it was all, oh, you're so mean. Oh, now Spaghetti, can you be honest with me? Because I've got a feeling I owe you a planking. Can't remember why though. So at the minute you're safe. Do you give it instructions the same way you teach someone to do it the way you do it? Do you give it instructions the same way you would teach someone to do it the way you do? Actually, in terms of content and colour, yes. I will say that with the AI art, one of my pieces of advice is sometimes you need the credits, by the way, guys. But one of the things I do, because both my parents were artists, and one of the things Mum taught me when I was really young, even though I couldn't do art at all until I was about 19, was if you look at some of my AI pictures, sometimes I'll look at it and they look a bit too flat. You put the word gold or yellow in it. You know, you might just put a yellow flame. Yellow in a picture will give it warmth and a bit of depth, you know. So yes, I am using my art skills at a certain level. I'm not saying at a full level, but at a certain level, I am using my art skills when I'm doing it. Everybody's saying loads of spaghetti. Good, I can crow the chat. We need an announcer. Simply named, modelled after Sunday Sport. Yeah, that's about the level, Kaylee. You can. What happened? I can't remember. I'm going to have to go back and have a look. I can't plank you and not remember what it was for. You know my number one rule, don't contradict Sarah. I'm sure you contradict me about something.
Don't know what it is, but I'm sure you did it.
But just in case I'm wrong, because it's been known on occasion for me to be wrong. Rare, I know. You know, it only happens about once an hour.
No.
Come on, guys. I'm 58. Memory's not what it was. Memory was never there in the first place. I've got no hope now. Ding, ding, ding. That's the first one in an hour and 14 minutes I've had. Not eating today. I've already had one pizza. Rule number 2, fantastic is never wrong, even when she is. There you go, that's the rule. I'm crap though, I will admit when I'm wrong, that's the thing. Oh no. I don't. I'm not one of these people that will argue that black is white because I've said it. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm not
I'm
gonna sit.
wrong.
I'm not gonna sit there and argue with somebody. Sure, man, you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's what you want to believe. That's fine.
Yep.
I was wrong once, but was mistaken. If memory really does get worse as you get older, I'm so screwed. I mean, I mainly take after my dad, but one of the few things I take after my mum is she is really scatty, and I'm scatty. Do you use scatty, Jamie?
What's that?
Kind of absent-minded and dippy and dipsy.
My mind is never empty. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, just, I'm the sort of person I'll put something down and 30 seconds later I can't remember where I put it or
Oh yeah. I have those moments.
and
That's me.
also those moments that I don't know, I told the chat a few weeks ago about an incident which I'll really, before, this is in the 80s, so it's before mobile phones and all that stuff. I had to get a train and I had some really connections that I had to make to meet somebody at the other end. So I needed to have my watch, and I spent 2 hours turning the house upside down trying to find this watch. And then at one point I thought, oh my God, it must be getting close to the time to leave. What time is it? Looked at my wrist and there was my watch. That's the sort of thing I do. I have loads of those.
Hey, I'm thankful for Brittany because I'll tell you what, I forget where I put stuff. I'm like, what? I can't find my wallet, and she'll know right where it's at. Typically because she's the one that's took it from where I left it and put it. But I'm like, I usually, if I can't find something, I'm like, hey. So
my other classic story was it was, I think it was the first car I had that had an automatic key opener. You just plink it and it opens the door. You don't have to put the key in the door.
Mhm.
And I got so used to using that. And I remember I was in town. You know how the batteries in them can run out?
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't get it to work. And I walked home in the rain to get the spare keys. And I walked through the door. And my dad says, "You've been a while." I says, "Well, I've had to walk home in the rain." He says, "Why?" And I says, "Because I can't open the car door. The battery's dead." And he said, "Why didn't you just put the key in the lock?"
Yeah, because they do. They make them where they.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they did.
Did your jaw drop? Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I do that sort of shit all the time. On canvas, I would start with a wide area of warm tones and a circular pattern. I'd love to tell you I had a method, Mike, but I don't. If I'm drawing a person, I start with the eyes. That's about it. I find it difficult at the moment because most things I do, I'm trying to do the outline first so I can use them for colouring books. And I'm not used to doing that. I'm used to doing a little bit of outline and then doing a bit of colouring and then, chopping and changing. And I've got to do the whole outline now to use it for that. It's killing me. Oh my God, I thought you were younger. Me too. Yeah, I'm 25 really. No, I'm 58. And I can assure you guys, I know there's some of the chat that are there or a bit older, but you don't feel any different at 58 than you do at 48 or even 38. Your body might, but your mind doesn't. Your mind doesn't. So what can I do for your fantastic publishing? You tell me what to do, I do it. No questions asked. Oh, good to know, Spaghetti. Keep you in mind. I think Spaghetti's going to be on that soon. I call loss of memory a brain fart, yeah. PTSD can affect your memory. I'm working on mine in therapy. Actually, do you know something, Kel? Because I have anxiety and I have a while ago PTSD. It still affects me a little bit with my anxiety. Could be that that's actually making mine worse. Because when I'm anxious, I'm even worse. I can't think straight when I'm anxious. So it's a good point. If memory gets worse as you get older. Oh, damn, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah. Wes from APRF, guys, the science investigator of the community. Oh, hurt my leg.
Oh, did it pop?
I do the phone and I'm freaking out and it's on it. Yeah. So women cannot legally be older than 24, so you cannot be 58. Oh, I don't want to be 24 again. God, fuck that. I loved hitting 30. I loved hitting 30 because I decided that when I hit 30, I could start growing old disgracefully, and that was my main ambition. When you live alone, everything stays where you leave it most of the time. Well, I don't live alone, but even if I did, it wouldn't. I'd still not remember where it was. Unless you have a ghost. Exactly, and I've had a ghost. I'll rephrase that. I've lived in a haunted flat. Cry in the chat a bit. I meant June though, Mr. Self-Promoter. I mentioned nothing about the rest. It's fine, cool. I knew you were live Friday actually. 12:30 UK time. 20:30. I can't even read numbers anymore. Work-related dinner, hooray! I hope that means it's going to be a good dinner. Calamity's back. We'll share the link in the Facebook group Spaghetti, so everybody remembers. My short-term memory's bad. Ask me what I done yesterday. No, ask me what I did 15 years ago. I could tell you. Yeah. Ask me what I had for dinner yesterday.
What?
And I made it. I can't remember what I made. Genuinely can't remember what I made yesterday. Go sub to APRF Paranormal before you forget. Oh yeah, the Art Hub. I keep forgetting about the Art Hub, if I'm honest. My only goal, if I get old enough, is to be sour and not give one single F. Sweetie, trust me, it's a complete myth that you have to wait till you're an old woman to do that, or an old man to do that. 58, as soon as you hit your 50s, right? I can promise you, you get more cranky with people. I did. I mean, and you don't give a bugger anymore. It's like, no, I'm not putting up with idiots anymore. I don't have to. No, I'm kidding, Kulox. It's fine. So, we'll make sure that that's in the news group. Lisa, can you please control your husband?
He ain't done nothing wrong. It's all lies.
No, you haven't done anything wrong. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm teasing. British sense of humour. I'm always getting into trouble for it. Even in the UK, actually. Because there's certain regions in the UK, actually mainly England, that don't have the same sense of humour. The northern sense of humour, I don't think John Boy's still in the chat, but the northern sense of humour gets you into all sorts of trouble down south.
It's like that over here too. Up north, you go. Everybody's really uptight up north, you know.
Yeah, you kind of have it in reverse, I think.
Yeah, down here in the south, we cut up and have a good time. You go up towards New York, Pennsylvania, and all that, they get a little tighter, you know. Yeah,
I mean, I've been to. I spent more time in because I was in DC for 3 months when I was a lot younger, and I've been to New York and Connecticut, and down into country Virginia. And yeah, I find that I quite like New York itself, the city. But other than that, yeah, it's a lot more reserved. Whereas when I've been down in the south a couple of times, I've loved it.
Yeah, because you know, people walk by and say, "Hey, how you doing?" And you go up north, hey, how you doing? They just look at you like you're dumb.
Yeah, that is the reverse here. There's you can actually see jokes on the internet about, you know, sort of fake news reports saying, "Oh, there's a northerner down in London, and he stopped and said hello to me." You know, and that. I mean, I lived in London for 6 years, and it was very difficult to get used to that. Nobody talks. You don't even make eye contact. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, when I came home in '93, there was I was in Newcastle, which is our nearest city, and I was in a newsagent's buying a newspaper, and there was a really, really, really bad news story at the time, and I was it was the Bulger case, if anybody knows the Bulger case, and I remember buying the newspaper, and the person serving me started talking about the news story, and at first I was like taken aback. I'm like, what, you talking to me? I mean, I had literally lived next to shops in London, you know, little corner shops.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they ever said 2 words other than tell me how much something was. And then I suddenly thought, oh yeah, I'm back home. You know, they do this here. They talk to you. In fact, where I live now, the town I'm in now, it's getting them to fucking shut up, honestly.
They just come up to you and start talking to you, huh?
Oh, you know, you go to the supermarket and you're sitting there just think, I just want serving. I don't want to talk about the weather or the tourists, or I just want to get out of here. Just not to do with me. Oh, at least it's not taking responsibility for Wesley. The Welsh Dudeen. I have family in Llanelli, which those who don't know is South Wales. It's a bit further west than Beardo. Not by much, about 60 miles or something. So yeah, I have family who live in South Wales. And actually, out of all of the UK, the South Wales peeps are the closest to where I am now. There's a very similar outlook. Not completely identical, but I think the South Welsh, because I've moved around quite a bit for work, the South Welsh is the most comfortable I've been with. Apart from when they insist on speaking bloody Welsh just to annoy you. Pom, do you want a secret? Because I've done this loads of times. Even though I don't have an accent anymore, I still do it sometimes. It's not the northern sense of humour that's the issue, it's understanding what you're saying. You know, we do that on purpose sometimes. I'm just had a go at the Welsh for doing that. Oh, they'll start speaking in Welsh, you don't understand them. I started speaking in Geordie down south, then people don't understand me. North-south divide on a different axis. Yeah, it's kind of the reverse by the sounds of it in the US. I actually feel uncomfortable when people aren't ripping the shit out of me. Yeah, me too. Like, what? Hang on, why are you being nice? Jamie does that to me.
What?
I do that to Jamie. I do that to me, Bestie. Bestie does that to me. There's a meme with a baby sort of looking quizzical that's like, with the face I look when my bestie's nice to me. It's like this quizzical, what are you up to? The trolls raised algorithm, they did, and I thank each and every one of the 3K of them.
They did.
So if I ever stick to the north, you know, the north is beautiful right the way across the country, from the Lake District to, you know, Cumbria to over where I am, Northumberland. It's stunning, and it's a less visited place by people, unless they're into Harry Potter.
Well played there, Sir Spaghetti. Wait till you scroll down.
I need to go to visit Wales. Sounds like a nice place, full of history, it's lovely. I tell you, a reaction, Kevin, you don't really wouldn't get a reaction. Sky, you treasure. I saw the one earlier as well, darling. Thank you so much, sweetie. On your booty boy, sass pants.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Spaghetti, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Hang on, you can both have me put them together.
Oh my god! You see who got one, don't you?
No, I can't see who got one in StreamYard.
The monkey boy.
Oh no, it means you can see me members content.
Mm-hmm.
I am a New South Welsh lady. I'm not a fan of Harry Trotter myself. It's not Harry. It's Hermione. Yeah, I'm not either, and we're swamped with the fans at the minute. We will be till about September. Spaghetti, don't start. Do you know something, Jamie? Venice is my favourite place on the planet.
Yeah.
Favourite place on the planet. It's like nowhere else.
Oh, and he talked about
That's strike two after yesterday's white
you
chocolate. I see you did remember you'd done something.
you blanked people for less than that.
Venice is. Oh, I miss Venice. I want to go back to Venice. Not in the summer though. If you do ever go to Venice, do it. Don't do it in the hotter weather. That's why I said it's friendly. No, it's not. It is. Well, I suppose it depends. Oh, I don't know. Different ways of looking at that. Venice looks unreal on camera. Venice is really difficult to describe what it's like there. You have to go. I could wax lyrical for 2 hours and I still wouldn't give you a sense of what it's like to be in Venice. But I love it. Hang on. Yeah, when I was talking South, it was down in London. Outside of there, never had a problem. Now I want venison. Why do you want venison now? Oh, J.K. Rowling. Ugh. Yeah. Yuck. Can you explain to me how somebody who's written a book, a bad fantasy children's book, in my opinion, suddenly feels that they could be the spokesperson on everything ever, and we're supposed to listen to them? Pizza's here.
You don't like wizards?
Like wizards, just not in Harry Potter.
Well, let me ask you this, because I've never heard the reason why. Why do you not like Harry Potter?
It's very, for me, I would love to, do you know, Jamie, I'm a nerd as well as you. I would love to have another series of films I could binge every so often. You know, I would actually like to like it. But to me, it's too derivative. Somebody once described it as Enid Blyton with broomsticks, and that's it. It's the old school story just with broomsticks. I get why people like it, I really do, but I just think it's too contrived.
Well, you probably get burnt out too, right? Because about every it's always around over there, huh?
And I mean, I'm a Dragonlance girl, so if Kenny was in the chat, he'd agree with me on that. That's why I can't be completely mean to Kenny, because we both loved the first 6 Dragonlance books.
Yeah, I mean, I like the movies and all. I'm not a hardcore fan, but like, you know, people go to go. What do they call them? Huggapuffs or Hoogapuff? Sugar
See,
Puff?
I think the movies are too long and drawn out, you know, especially as they're primarily aimed for kids.
What do they call them?
Who are you asking?
The factions. They call them Huggapuffs or Sugar Plums?
Oh.
Puff.
I don't know. I don't know what they all are.
Until I am a big fan.
They teach Quidditch at the castle. Don't ask me how the fuck they do that. You just run around the grass with a broomstick between the legs, presumably. Yorkshire, Wayne, seriously now, because I lived in York for 11 years. Beautiful city, hated living there. I absolutely hated living in York. And nothing against the city, it is beautiful and highly recommended if you visit the UK, by the way. But West Yorkshire, I should really have, if I was going to stay down in Yorkshire, I should have really found somewhere in West Yorkshire because it was a completely different people, much more open and, you know, told it like it is and just got on with stuff. Oh, Mike O connected with Severus Snape. Why did that not surprise me?
Yeah, Mike. Mr. Brittany. God, never lived that one down.
You're not gonna get forgiven, Mike.
No, because I'm never gonna live it down. Sneaky, sneaky snake. I'm sneaky.
I like Harry Potter. I get why people like it. That's the thing. I do get it. I do understand why people like it. I just don't. Yeah, that's kind of what the Enid Blyton thing was. Basically, a school story with wizards. So, Muggle puffs or something like that. Give me a look. Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, I see. I've just complained about Harry Potter films being too long. I've only seen the first 3, by the way.
Lord.
But Lord of the Rings, I have to watch the extended version. I can't watch the theatrical versions anymore.
Do you like you like Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Oh yes. It's my precious.
I often, it's something I often do artwork to actually because I've seen them so many times. I'll put the extendeds on for the day and just sit doing artwork to them. I love Lord of the Rings.
Yes. You like the new show on Amazon?
I didn't. I got through about half the episode. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
I kind of like because I've never read the books of Lord of the Rings, and I did try and didn't get very far. So kind of that trilogy and my movies. If something came up that sparked my interest, yes, I would watch. It's not that I'm being purist. Was it House of the Dragon or something? I just couldn't get my head right around it.
You talking about Game of Thrones? House of the Dragon?
I watched the first 3 seasons of Games of Thrones, and I did enjoy it, but I wasn't as enamored with it as a lot of people were. And then season 4 came out, and over here, the Yahoo search engine. You guys got it on the Sunday night. We got it on the Monday night.
Mm.
And Yahoo spoilt the Joffrey death scene.
Really? Oh man, that's terrible.
I was kind of wavering anyway, and I thought, oh, and actually, what I thought I'm just not going to bother. I'll wait until they're done, and I'll binge them. And then the last season got such a bad rep. I may still rewatch them at some point. I haven't ruled it out. But I wasn't as enamored with it as a lot of people were. I thought there was some. I loved that first season, and there was some amazing moments in the other 2 seasons, but not enough from. I couldn't. Do you know what it is? Is I kind of get a narrative that kills off characters for effect.
Yep.
But I'm serial narrative girl. You know, I love my long running TV shows that are serialized. And I get really cross if I'm investing in characters and they're gone. I'm not saying the occasional shock death isn't good, but it's like I spent all that time investing in time in these people. That's actually, by the way, spoiler alert, but it's been out for a while. That's actually why I didn't like Spider-Man. Oh, what was the last Spider-Man with the 3 Spider-Men in it? Going Home or something?
Yeah, No Way Home.
No Way Home, that's it. It's actually why I was disappointed in that. because I have a real problem with memory loss narratives.
Oh yeah.
And it's like I love the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. I actually love some of the other Spider-Man movies as well. And I just thought I've invested in these characters for like so many movies.
Yep.
That really annoyed me. That really fucking annoyed me. That ending.
Oh yeah.
There you go, Debbie. I prefer watching grass grow than watching Harry Potter. LOTO is real literature. Yeah, it is. It is. The only reason I didn't read it in the end was I thought, well, I'm going to have the movies as my version of Lord of the Rings. I like the first Hobbit movie. I never bothered with the other two. Liz says Lord of the Rings was just okay. My favourite is the original cartoon version. The books are so much better in the movie. See, I hadn't read the books beforehand. That's my only problem with Dragonlance, is I have to be prepared if they ever do Dragonlance properly, and it would be amazing done properly, is I know that, because I've read them so many times, there's bound to be things I don't agree with. Still like to see it. Denise, hello!
Hello.
This guy's lurking. Star Wars. Clerks 2. Yeah. Well, Star Wars, yeah, well, you know. If I was on camera. If you look at the vlogs I've done on camera, you can see my Bantha right next to me.
I like Star Wars.
Boba Fett behind me.
A look.
Hang on. Vertigo. Oh, I have vertigo. I had an attack last night. That's pollen knackering me. I had to go and lie down. Books are much better than movies. Gotta go and chat early in the morning. Love to you all. Bye, sweetie. Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Bye, Sandra.
Yeah, just with Game of Thrones. I mean, there was some sort of key moments, and I've only seen the first 3 seasons in full, so I'm probably being a bit unfair here, but again, a bit like Harry Potter and stuff like that, I get why people like it. And I would feel annoyed if I was really into it in that last season.
Oh, absolutely.
I never watched Spider-Man movies. It was too CGI, and that ending, I was so cross with that ending. Sass rhymes with ass, just saying from Lurkland. Yeah, thank you, Sky. Bye needs to take care, sweetie. Wheel of Time books are so much better. That's don't like Star Wars. Kirk pisses me off. You've made that joke. You're almost worth planking for the joke you've already made, Kaylee. Even Wayne doesn't do that.
Wait, that's Star Trek. I get it now. Well played.
Dion, hello. Sorry, I've scrolled down too far. How are you doing, darling? Incest and betrayal sounds like the local bar. Really,
Been naming bars lately there, Jimmy?
I'm lurking, making toad in the hole for my Wesley Woo.
Oh, hold up. What is toad in the hole?
Do you know what Yorkshire pudding is?
No, I don't know what it is.
It's kind of, well, Yorkshire pudding is kind of just batter. We make Yorkshire puddings with roasts, so it's almost like a batter.
It's a batter?
It's hard to do. Somebody in the chat explain what Yorkshire pudding is. But it's basically sausages in Yorkshire pudding. It's basically sausages in
gravy.
Like batter paste. Yeah, you have gravy with it, and usually, well, I have mashed potato with it. Sausages in batter. Yeah.
I know, right? I would so like to try that. That sounds like it would taste really good. Sausages and batter. Okay. Yeah.
Like a savoury pancake, yeah.
Almost like a
It's delicious what it is.
sausage gravy.
Turn it on with mashed onion gravy is lush. Oh.
Pancake. What do y'all call pancakes? Is it an actual pancake or is it like
No, what we call pancakes, you call, because we call, what you call pancakes, we call drop scones.
trop scones?
Yeah, it's the same thing, but we call them drop scones. What you call pancakes, I think what we call pancakes, you'd call crepes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Sausages and batter are great with curry sauce. I want curry. I'm gonna have to go and get some chips at some point from the chip shop and just have curry sauce with them. Yummy. Corned beef hash. I'll make that at least once a week.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. Love my corned beef. Crepes. Jimmy's got the munchies now.
Here we are going on food again, Sarah.
I know, Jimmy's just got up. He out of bed yet, sweetie?
No, Atlanta. Hell yeah, he's over there probably stuffing his face.
What is it called in English? Your Swedish hunter stew. Cauliflower cheese. Yeah, that's on my list this week.
Cauliflower cheese.
Fish chips and Chinese curry is sensational. I like Chinese curry.
So, y'all say chips, you talking about French fries, right?
Yeah, but chips are bigger than French fries. They're more like steak fries.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I love those.
Do you put onion in your corned beef hash? Yes, I do.
Yes.
I'm in bed trying to get motivation to put on pants.
You put your left foot in, put your right foot in. Yeah, do the hokey pokey, man.
That's what happens when you do a 12-hour live stream, Jimmy.
Yeah. See? Learn today.
Mac and cheese. Stop making me hungry, guys. No fair. I don't like dumplings. I wish I did, but I don't like dumplings. Cauliflower cheese. In, out, shake it all about. There you go. That's for science. I'm in bed. That ice cream made my body crash. Brit has the mini ply song now. She got her own song.
Yeah, Brittany just sent it to me. I haven't listened. I was trying to listen to it a while ago.
Oh, hell yeah, spaghetti. Hell yeah. Sounds amazing. How are we doing? I'll take it up to 2 hours, guys. Yorkshire pudding roasted and wraps are the way to go. Actually, yeah, there's pubs up here that do that. If you want to do it for takeout, they put your entire roast dinner into a giant Yorkshire pudding. You do the H2O cookie. Turn around. So the science you're getting out of APRF today. Caroline's eating her leftover pizza. Jimmy's throwing himself at your spaghetti. Make him work for it. You use ragu that joker. I use Dolmio for my pastas. I add stuff to it myself, but good Dolmio. You don't need anything else. Were you begging me? Yeah, you have to be a bit more beggy, Jimmy. You'd completely embarrass yourself first. Do a 12-hour live stream dedicated to spaghetti. When I go to the likes of Italian restaurants, the menus always confuse me. What? If you're at the right Italian restaurant, go for the lasagna, honestly. Or the pizza if they do proper stone baked pizza. I can't stand cold pizza. Yeah. No. Oh. Oh no, but we'd find it funny if it was Jimmy. Please, for us, spaghetti.
Oh.
Spaghetti adds peas and cream to carbonara, so why would I be surprised? Figure something out, Ghost Quest. Yeah. See the Big Bang Theory? Where he makes Sheldon do tests. Can you do that with Jimmy and make him film them? Get me kicked somehow. I tell you which restaurant I love Indian food, but I need somebody to translate for me when I'm in an Indian restaurant.
I tell you what, we tried on the way back from my daughter's volleyball tournament. The first place I've ever been to like this was a Hawaiian place where they cook Hawaiian barbecue and all, and that it was amazing.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Sounds real good. I mean, we can get over in a couple of years because see, I love things like Cajun food, and I mean, I do make that here, but I love the food in the South. It's called a jetliner. We've got a local Italian that makes real Italian food. Being part Italian, I make my own sauces and Alfredo. See, I'll be honest, I don't. For the most part, I don't make my own sauce. Pomp on his way out. Bye. He always announces it about 4 times. I'm going now. Bye. See you later. Bye.
This is me going.
Okay, I can't say that. Butter and Parmigiano. I don't know, just serve it up to me and I'll eat it. Do you know what I mean? I have to say though, spaghetti, the worst lasagna I ever had in my life was in Venice. It was nearly all pasta. It was like this big chunk of pasta with hardly anything in the layers. So, VXXA, hello. Your pronunciation is perfect. Oh, my pronunciation is perfect, Jamie. Is your pronunciation perfect? I can't pronunciate English perfectly, but apparently Italian food I can. I'm awesome.
Hell, I can't even talk English half the time.
Actually, in my local dialect, there's a lot of Norwegian. If you get Norwegians over here, where I live, in the area I live in, they're the only ones, and I'm including English and UK tourists now, they're the only ones that can understand the local dialect, because there's so many Norwegian words in it.
That's like down here, they speak that Cajun French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm rusty on French, but I used to be able to get by when I was in Paris and stuff, but yeah, I know Cajun French is supposed to be completely different. If you want good food in Venice, you go outside the old city in the lagoon, you only find tourist traps. Yeah, this was just off St. Mark's Square, because we were staying just off St. Mark's Square. We had some amazing food in Venice, but yeah, around the St. Mark's Square bit, no. Yeah, I could use some food. Jimmy, put some pants on and go and eat something. Auntie Sarah said so. Norwegian. Yeah. It's like we say, I'm going hjem, which is Norwegian for going home. I'm going hjem.
Gun yam. Well, look, you got some yams.
If I showed you my local dialect written down, it would literally look like a different language. It does look like a different language. Now we're talking food's making me hungry, and I fancy a curry.
Curry. I eat a lot of curry over there, huh?
It's almost a national dish for the British. Curry houses for years and years and years have been a staple diet for the British.
I guess that's the same like crawfish for Louisiana.
Yeah. It's,
You ever had crawfish?
Yes. Yeah. I do like crawfish. First time I had catfish, actually, it was Cajun catfish, and it was delicious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Come to Louisiana, and you have to let me know.
Well, I've got to work out a route. That's gonna be
Sarah does the U.S. I'm sorry.
Do you know what the problem is, though? Apart from that, the problem is it's like having fucking crow on. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or Phil. I can barely walk into town at the minute without stopping 10 times. And I'm thinking I'm planning on a month in the States, going everywhere.
Yeah.
Need to get my health.
Yeah, you start walking down like Bourbon Street and all that. It's a long walk. It's like going to Vegas.
Before this, I know a friend of mine, one of my besties went to Vegas last year, the year before.
Mm-hmm.
And she said they walked miles and miles.
Yes.
No, normally that wouldn't bother me. You know, honestly, it wouldn't bother me. I've got no problem with walking, but obviously now I have. So, I'm hoping by then, you know.
Yeah, well, you got time.
Got plenty of time. I love Jamaican food, Calamity. It's another thing. I used to know somebody who used to do really good Jamaican curries and things. Duck and plum sauce. Oh. Yeah, I'm finishing shortly, Icy Ghost Cats, but keep me apprised of the update on your channel, darling. I'll keep an eye on it. So looking forward to that.
They are getting expensive.
What are expensive?
Bets.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
You've got to take that into consideration. Please keep an eye on Icy Ghost Cat's channel. She's setting up a book channel. Really looking forward to it. No, where are you going? Stay alive forever. Icy Ghost Cats, come back. I'm just echoing Raven. I have an introductory, right? Can somebody put Icy Ghost Cats link in the chat, please? Please go and support Icy Ghost Cats. I think this is a really good idea, and I love it when somebody comes up with something for the community that isn't already there. And I'm very big on Icy Ghost Cats because she's come up with the idea. I don't want anybody else leaping on it. I want her to get up and running. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Better get it because they'll damn sure do it.
Oh, they will do it.
Yeah.
So she has got information in her community post. Thank you, Spaghetti. About some of the stuff she's planning. I don't know if the poll still up, because I think it was a 24-hour poll, but she's doing polls. She's actually doing research to find out what people want. And instead of just, diving in, and I'm really excited. I'm really hoping this works out. So there's the link for Icy Ghost Cats. So she's just starting out. It is literally a new channel, but I think it's an important channel. And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I watched her video. I liked it. I like it a lot.
Like it a lot. I'll have to start doing more reading, of course, but
I can't read. Brittany can read like 2 books a day, and I'd start reading, I fall asleep. It's like, and it's just it. I'm done.
Can I also say, actually, to Spaghetti, and I don't think I've said this to Spaghetti before, and I 100% mean this as an artist. I love the animations on your channel when you're doing your debunks. They're just nice and clean and expressive. They're not fussy, and they're your style. I do like Spaghetti's animations. Just really good videos. So
I enjoy them.
yeah. I know that we always talking about the wrestling, and obviously that's important because it's community. But yeah, he does do debunks on his channel. I'm the same, but I can easily listen to. See, I can't listen to audiobooks. My attention span is like, I'll forget to listen to it.
Yeah.
2 blind attending it can read. That's Joe.
Shut up, Joe. Coming out of left field there.
Words are tricky.
Shut up, Sarah. I don't agree with him.
Words are tricky for me, sweetie. Don't worry about it.
Hell, I can't even speak, and it's tricky to me. What are you talking about? I have to read shit slow.
Yeah, we all know Joe has no problem with words.
Yeah, he only's got one. Lame. That's the only word he's got. That's it. His vocabulary ain't that big. Hard drive, camera.
Words are hard. Raven shames us all. I'm sure Spaghetti does as well. Yeah, Raven's English is a second language. English isn't even my first. What's your favourite band, Jamie?
Mine?
Jamie.
I like all kinds. Like, people's probably gonna give me hate, but like Creed back in the day was like when I was in high school. Well, that's my, I still like Creed. I like Metallica. I like there's a bunch of them. I just don't have one favorite.
No, I'm a bit like that. I quite like some of Creed.
A lot of people don't like Creed, but I really do. I would love to go to a Creed concert. We was going to try to go, but I ended up having work, so Brittany didn't get to go.
It's yeah. I mean, I always say this is an old Eddie Van Halen quote, or he said years ago, "If it sounds good, it is good," and I'm very of that mentality. Doesn't matter who's singing it or what the genre is.
AC/DC, I love AC/DC.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Brian Johnson's a Geordie. He's from my area.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's
from Newcastle. He's still got more of his accent than I have, and he goes around the world.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
But there's got to come a time, where you just realize that you just ain't. I mean, you can't do it no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the older you get, you're not as good as you used to be when you was younger, and that's okay. But some people, they just keep going on tours and stuff. I'm like, man, it's about time to hang it up.
And some people get away with it.
Yeah, some do. I mean, some of them sound good. They'd be 60, 70 years old and still sound like they did when they was 20.
Yeah.
But there's some people that, hey.
Josie and Creed.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I never in that. Me and Brittany was gonna go, but I ended up having to work. So
I haven't seen Creed live. I still have my eyesight.
Oh my lord!
Mike's seen everybody else though. I can assure you.
Mike's in that devil shit over there. All you need to do. Shut up, Mike. That's all I got.
Angus Malcolm, originally from Scotland. Yeah. Creed Yucky too. Yeah.
Oh, Raven.
Bit more hardcore. Mike is into Cookie Monster metal.
A little deeper, Jamie. That's what she said. Oh wait.
We love that devil shit. Yeah.
I can't do it. I don't like music where I can't understand what they're saying. And if they're just screaming all the time, how's that music?
I actually like some of it. Not, I like seeing it live. Actually, I've been to download, and I love the really heavy. I've seen Slipknot
How is
and
that?
everybody
How
live.
is that music though? It's straight up drums and you know. That's not music. That's just someone screaming, having a bad day. You got the drums are just going, and then the guitars are. I just. Yeah.
It's an acquired taste, but if anybody likes Tom Waits, I love Tom Waits. There's a video on YouTube of Cookie Monster to one of Tom Waits' songs, and it's so funny with that really gruff voice. I think it's God's Way on Business. God's Way on Business, Cookie Monster.
Sarah, have you ever headbanged?
Oh yeah, big rocker.
Like, well, that gives me a headache. If I had hair, I would. Well, when I was younger, I tried it when I did have hair, and I couldn't do it, and it's like, oh man, my head's hurting.
Yeah, but I mean, I hit 13 in 1980. I mean, I was a big rocker, and I saw loads of people in the 80s.
Oh, hold up. Wait a minute now. That 80s music was different than it is nowadays. Nowadays, it's just straight up just people just, screaming. So that's different.
Yeah, because I mean, what we had in the UK, although I tended to listen to more American music, because we had the new wave of British heavy metal, which was Iron Maiden, etc., and Judas Priest, and I saw AC/DC in a festival in '84, headlining.
Yeah.
Along with Van Halen, the original Van Halen, and
Nowadays, you got people that are just throwing their head around like this.
Yeah.
I do it. I'd be like, I'm dizzy.
I didn't hate bang much because of that. Yeah, it does make you dizzy.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I think it's more of a male thing, actually. Or it used to be more of a male thing to headbang. I think it was.
It make me sick.
Growling and screaming, I'm in.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Jamie? Love Tom Waits. There you go. And actually, one of the reasons I love Tom Waits is because I love lyrics. I love a good storyteller. And
Creed is just whining when they sing. How is that? No.
good singing.
What? Blasphemy.
Oh, Leonard Cohen. I like Leonard Cohen as well. I like pop music, actually. Actually,
I like all kinds of music.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. But I mean, because of the time I grew up, I'm a mixtape girl. I was, as soon as I got my first tape to tape recorder, that was all I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a playlist girl. There's very few full albums I'll listen to very often. It's literally individual songs. So it doesn't matter what the genre is. If I like the song, I like some country as well. I like the rockier side of country.
Yep.
Lyrics are everything. They are to me.
I do like a couple Slipknot songs, Raven. I just can't get into the whole screaming.
No, I couldn't listen to a lot all at once, but you need Crow here for that.
Yeah.
All kind. Yeah, I mean, it's like when I used to. I don't use it anymore because I haven't got a Mac up and running. But when I used to use Apple Music and they had the Genius on, and it's like they didn't know what to recommend. So I had to take this one to the pub for a pub tea and play in the soft play. Yeah, have a good time, Calamity. I'm not going to be on much longer. I'm waffling.
Well, they got a pub. They have pubs over there that does pub tea at pubs.
Yeah, when our smoking ban came in about 20 years ago, where you couldn't smoke in pubs.
Yeah.
Most pubs now are more restauranty than pubs. That's where they kind of redesigned themselves. So there's not a lot of pubs you can't get a meal in.
Oh yeah, Wes, what you know about Patsy Cline?
Her screaming and growling is fucking awesome. Axl Rose. I saw Guns N' Roses 11 times in the early 90s.
Wow.
I guess I've got to be good and make a song for Jamie. Do a death metal one, Kaylee. You apparently likes that. Yeah, once I get my bloody laptop sorted out, I do want to do a podcast with Wayne and John Boy about music.
There you go.
So John Boy and I are both massive Faith No More fans. So Kaylee, they gotta go. Bleh.
I can picture her saying that.
I know, it'd be awesome with the Blair Festival. Patsy Cline.
Oh, look at there, Wes. I hear you, buddy.
I'm in. I know. I haven't forgotten, Wayne. It's. I've got an issue with the drivers on the laptop. I've got to sort that out. I want to do it properly when I'm doing the podcast with you two. I'd also like to be on camera. That's why I'm not on camera. It just buffers. I actually have a sticker on my car that says, "Can I get a Blair?"
I like
that says Blair on it. I need it.
Bleh.
That's what Crow needs to change blah 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 to blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Electric Callboy. Is that the one that Spearlook is talking about? I don't know them.
Oh, Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
There you go. I'm a big George Strait fan.
I think it was in 2020 I decided to find some new music stuff because I love Johnny Cash. I thought, well, I'll look at some country, see if I can find one or two country people.
Yep.
And it took me a while to go through a lot of it, but there's so I like some of Eric Church, and I found Jackson Dean, and I love Jackson Dean, but I was really surprised because I play my music through YouTube, and he sounds, when you first listen to him, he sounds like he's in his 50s and he's had 50 years of smoking and drinking whiskey. Then you look at him as a baby.
Yeah.
How's that voice come out of that?
Yeah, the voice don't match the face, does it?
That's like, so I'd love to see him live. I'd love to see Hardy live as well. And Eric Church.
Yeah, I like
Where's my thing now? Chrono, take Blair from me. Yeah, don't let him.
yeah.
Copyrighted to Raven. George Strait. Yeah, George Strait. I haven't been, but a friend of mine and Anik goes up to Glasgow every year. They have a big 3-day country festival, and he always pisses me off when he comes back because it's there's always somebody there that I'm like, oh God, have you seen them? How dare you? So yeah, this is Raven. Yeah. I just never get to gigs anymore. Never get to them. I've been to probably hundreds in my time. Right, boys and girls, I can see the numbers dropping. What time is it? 5:30. So time for you to all hit those pangs of hunger. What day is it? Tuesday. Is it Tuesday today? Yeah. So I'll be live tomorrow night, guys, my normal time. It doesn't matter who's fucking live tomorrow night, by the way. I'm going live 2 o'clock in the morning, UK time, 9 o'clock. And I'll sit here and I'll learn to talk to the walls if I have to. I'm sick of changing my live times.
Heard that. Yeah.
Need my beauty sleep. Yes, you do, sweetie. I bet Seg's going live. Brilliant. Oh, he's just been live. Thank you to the mods, by the way. And I know this has probably hit Caroline hardest with me pushing it back. So thank you for the last minute change of time.
Daddle hoo.
And thank you to Sky for the memberships, 2 gifted memberships, Spaghetti for the 5 gifted memberships, and Kaylee for the super chats. You are all amazing. Yay, Team Sarah. There you go, Jamie. Team Sarah. Who goes live?
If they only knew.
Oh, I'm not worried about you, Jimmy. I know what you're doing. I never worry when you're live. That, no offense meant in that, but you just get on with it. Do you know what I mean?
For 12 hours. Who goes
12
live?
hours. I ain't
12
competing
hours.
with that. So don't worry about it, darling. I'm not going to moan at you if you're going live at the same time as me. No, I had to push my live back today because Mythos went live unexpectedly, and I won't competing with that. You know. So, Wayne. Yeah, don't worry about what I'm doing. No. We know you're doing your own thing. You got to get that music redone. So, thank you, everybody. Just lost my chat. Awkward ending.
Don't need coffee.
I need coffee. I need coffee.
You don't need coffee.
I need coffee.